बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। 10th class mathematics chapter number 2 factorization. Today we have lecture number 16 and we discuss about the exercise 3.1 question number 11. 1 minus x square x cube plus 1 minus x minus 2x square. So first of all, in the solution we have 1 minus x square. So 1 minus x whole square is equal to 1 square minus x square. It means a square minus b square, and we know that a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. So that's why we write here 1 plus x, 1 minus x. And here factorization of x cube plus 1 equal to x cube plus 1 cube, because 1 cube is again 1. So when we take the cube of x and 1, it becomes x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1, because we know that what is the formula of a cube plus b cube. A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Okay. Now factorization of 1 minus x minus 2x square equal to 1 minus 2x plus x minus 2x square. How it becomes minus 2x and plus x? Because when we solve this by the factorization, 2 multiply 1, 2. Now we have to find the two numbers. If we multiply them, we must get minus 2, and if we add them, we must get minus 1. So when we multiply 1 with minus 2, it becomes minus 2, and minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Now from the first two term, we take the common 1. So it becomes 1 minus 2x, and from these two terms, x minus 2x square, we take the common x. So it becomes 1 minus 2x. Both brackets are same. It means our question will be right. Now 1 minus 2x, and here is 1 minus 2x. It means 1 minus 2x is common between these two terms. So we take the common 1 minus 2x. And when we take the common 1 minus 2x, we get here 1 plus x. So if we check in the first equation, we have 1 plus x. In second equation, we also have 1 plus x. And in third equation, we have 1 plus x. It means the common factor is 1 plus x, and HCF is also 1 plus x, highest common factor. Now question number 12. X cube minus 8 x square minus 7x plus 10. Now factorization of x cube minus 8 is equal to x whole cube minus 2 whole cube, because we know that x cube is the cube of x and 8 is the cube of 2. So we can write the 2 whole cube. Now a cube minus b cube, and we also know that a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. So here is a is x, b is 2. So that's why we write x minus 2 means a minus b. A square means x square plus ab means x multiplied 2 plus b square means 2 ka square. Now x minus 2, x square plus 2x, 2 square is 4, which is the answer of x cube minus 8. Now factorization of x square minus 7x plus 10. Again, 1 multiply 10, 10. It means now we have to find the two numbers. If we multiply them, we must get 10, and if we add them, we must get minus 7, which is the midterm of this expression. Okay. Now the numbers are 2 and 5, because when we multiply minus 2 with minus 5, minus minus plus 2 multiply 5, 10. And when we add the minus 2 and minus 5, it becomes minus 7. Okay. So x square minus 7x plus 10. Now take the common x square minus 2x, and from these two terms we take common x. It becomes x minus 2. And when we combine these two terms and take the common minus, it becomes 5x minus 10, because when we take the common minus from these two terms, this plus change into minus and this minus change into plus. Now we take the common 5, and when we take the common 5 from these two terms, it becomes x minus 2. Okay. And now this x minus 2 and this x minus 2 are same. It means now we can take the common x minus 2 from this step. And when we take the common x minus 2 from this step, we will get, from this term we will get x, from this term we will get minus 5. So it means the answer of x square minus 7x plus 10 is x minus 2 and x minus 5. Okay. Now here is x minus 2 and here is also x minus 2. Now x minus 2 and x minus 2 are common in these two answers. So common factor are x minus 2. It means HCF is also x minus 2. Let's move to the next slide. X square plus 13x plus 2, x square plus 4x plus 3, and x square plus 5x plus 4. Okay. Now again, first of all, we have to factorize the first term. And when we factorize the first term, we have to find two numbers. If we multiply them, we must get 2. And if we add them, we must get 3. So the numbers are 2 and 1, because when we multiply 2 with 1, it becomes 3. So now combine the first two terms and last two terms. When we combine the first two terms and take the common x, so it becomes x plus 1. Now from these two terms, we can take the common 2. And when we take the common 2, it will become x plus 1. Now between these two terms, we have x plus 1 common. So we can take the common x plus 1. And when we take the common x plus 1 from these two terms, from the first term, we will get x. And from the second term, we will get 2. Okay. So x plus 1 multiply x plus 2 is your required answer of the x square plus 3x plus 2. Now we will factorize the x square plus 4x plus 3. And when we factorize the x square plus 4x plus 3, we will get x square plus x plus 3x plus 3. Because When we multiply 3 with 1, it becomes 3. And when we add the 3 with 1, it becomes 4. Now, combine the first two terms and the last two terms. And when we combine the first two terms, we will get x multiply x plus 1. And here we will get 3 common from this term and x plus 1. Okay. Now, we will take the common x plus 1 because x plus 1 is common between these two terms. So, when we take the common x plus 1 from the first term, we will get x, and from the second term, we will get 3. So, that's why x plus 1 multiple x plus 3 is your answer of the x square plus 4x plus 3. Now, x square plus 5x plus 4. We have to find the two numbers. If we multiply, we must get 4, and if we add them, we must get 5. Okay, so the numbers are 4 and 1. Okay, so if we multiply 4 with 1, it will give you 4, and if we add them, it will give you the 5. It will give you the 5. Okay, now we will combine the first two terms and the last two terms. Okay, now you will check how we will take the common. I hope you can understand how we take the common. So when we take the common from the first two terms, so we will take the common x. Okay, so it will give you x plus 1. And from the next two terms, when we take the common 4, it will give you x plus 1. So now from this step, we can take the common x plus 1 from these two terms. And when we take the common x plus 1, from the first term you will get the x, and from the second term you will get the 4. So x plus 1 multiply x plus 4 is your required answer of the x square plus 5x plus 4. Now from the first equation, we will get x plus 1. From the second equation, again x plus 1. And in third equation, we have again x plus 1. It means x plus 1 is the common in all the three equations. So common factor is x plus 1, and we can also say that x plus 1 is your HCF in this question, because x plus 1 is the highest common factor in this question. Now let's move to the next slide. Question number 14. In question number 14, x power 4 plus x cube minus 6x square and x power 4 minus 9x square, x cube plus x square minus 6x. Now, first of all, we have to solve the first term. So for solving the first term, x power 4 plus x cube minus 6x square, and we know that we have to factorize the equation when we have the quadratic equation. But if we have the biquadratic equation, so we don't know how to solve that type of the equation. Biquadratic equation means if we have the degree 4 in our expression, that expression is called the biquadratic. So in this expression, we have the x power 4. It means this expression is the biquadratic equation. If we have the x power 3 greater power in the expression, so we say that that expression is the cubic expression. And if we have the greater power is x square, so that expression is called the quadratic expression. And if we have the simple x minus 6, or we can say that x plus 5, so that expression is called the linear expression. So this expression is called the biquadratic expression. Now let's check how to solve these type of expressions. In this expression, first term is x4 and next is x cube minus 6x square. We know that from these three terms, x square is common. So we take the common x square, and when we take the common x square, it will give you x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6. How? Because when we have x square plus x minus 6, and we have to find two numbers. If we multiply, we must get 6, and if we add them, we must get plus 1. So the numbers are 3 and minus 2. 3 multiplied minus 2 is minus 6, plus 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay. So now combine the first two terms and the last two terms. When we combine the first two terms, it will give you x square plus 3x, and from the next two terms, first of all take the common minus, so you will get the 2x plus 6. Now from the first term, when we take the common x, it will give you x plus 3, and from the next two terms, take the common minus 2, and it will give you x plus 3. Now when we take the common x plus 3 from these two terms, so it will give you x plus 3 and x minus 2, because from the first term, when we take the common x plus 3, it will give you x, and from the next term, it will give you minus 2. So it means your answer is x multiply x plus 3 multiply x minus 2. Now the second expression, x power 4 minus 9x square. Again, we will take the common x square, and it will give you x square minus 9. So when you will get the x square minus 9, you can apply the formula. Formula is a square minus b square, because we know that x square is the square of x and 9 is the square of 3. So we can write x square minus 3 whole square. So x square minus 3 whole square, it becomes x minus 3 x plus 3, because according to the formula we must write a plus b a minus b. Now we can write x multiply x into x minus 3 into x plus 3, which is the equation number 2. And when we solve the expression number 3, we will get the common x, so it becomes x square plus x minus 6. Now you can take the common x square plus x minus 6. We multiply two numbers and we must get minus 6, and if we add them, we get plus 1. So the numbers are 3 and minus 2. When we multiply 3 with minus 2, it will give you minus 6, and when you add the 3 and minus 2, it will give you the plus 1. Okay, now x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6. Now combine the first two terms and the last two terms. When we combine the first two terms, it will give you x square plus 3x, and from the last two terms, first of all take the common minus, so it will give you 2x plus 6, and now take the common 2, it will give you x plus 3. Now x plus 3 is common between these two terms, and we can take the common x plus 3, and when we take the common x plus 3 from these two terms, we will get x plus 3 into x minus 2, which is the answer of the expression number 3. Now, from the first equation, we will get the common x, x plus 3. From the second, we again have x plus 3 and x. And from the third term, we again have the x plus 3 and x. So it means x and x plus 3 are the common factors, and for HCF we multiply x with x3, it becomes x square plus 3x, which is the HCF of this question. Okay. Now question number 15. 35 a square c cube b 45 a cube c b square 30 a c square b cube. Now very simple, 35. So when we factorize the 35, it becomes 5 multiply 7. A square means a multiply a. C cube means we have to multiply c 3 times. C multiply c multiply c multiply b. Now 45, 5 multiply 3 multiply 3. A cube means a multiply a means we multiply a 3 times. And 1c 2 times we multiply b. Here 30. 30 means 5 multiply 2 multiply 3, because when we take the LCM, so it becomes 5 multiply 2 multiply 3. A, C multiply C, B multiply B multiply B. Now, common factor is 5, A, C, B. Now, we multiply A, B, C with 5. So it becomes 5, A, B, C. Simple. Now, find the HCF by the division method. X power 4 plus x square plus 1, x power 4 plus x cube plus x plus 1. So, we divide the x power 4 plus x cube plus x plus 1 with x power 4 plus x cube square plus 1. So, we multiply x power 4 plus x square plus 1 with 1. It becomes x power 4 plus x square plus 1. Keep it in your mind. Write the same variable and same power of the variable. Let's suppose if we have the x square, so we write the x square below the x square. Here we have the x power 4. It means we write the x power 4 and below the x power 4. Now, change the signs. Plus change into minus. X power 4 cancel. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel. Remaining is x cube minus x square plus x. So, now we can write this x power 4 plus x square plus 1 within the bracket, and we can divide this with the help of x square minus x plus 1. Okay, because from here we can take the common x, and when we take the common x, so remaining is x square minus x plus 1. Now, we multiply x square minus x plus 1 with x square, so it becomes x power 4 minus x cube plus x square. Sign plus change into minus, minus change into plus. Now x power 4 cancel. Here is x cube and x square cancel. Remaining is 1. Now here is x cube and here is x square. So we multiply x square with x. So we'll get the x cube. Now that's why we multiply with x. So it gives you x cube minus x square plus x. Again change the signs. It will give you x square minus x plus 1. Now x square minus x plus 1. So here is x square minus x plus 1. Both are same. So that's why we multiply this expression with 1. So it will give you x square minus x plus 1. Cancel. So HCF is x square minus x plus 1. This. In division method, the last divisor from which you can divide the dividend, so it means that is your HCF. Now, question number 2. We have here 8x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 15x square minus 9x minus 2. And here is the 6x cube plus 7x square minus 9x plus 2. Now, here is 6 and here is 8. We multiply 6 with 2, it becomes 12. Here is 8. So it means if we multiply 6 with any number, we cannot get the 8. So first of all, we multiply this expression with 3. So we will get the 24. Now 24 comes in the table of 6. Okay. So that's why we multiply this expression with 3. So it becomes 24x power 4. 3 6 are 18. 3 15s are 45. 3 9s are 27. 3 2s are 6. Now here is 24. And we know that 6 multiplied 4 is 24. So we multiply 4x with this expression because we have to make this digit 24x power 4. And when we multiply 4 multiply 6, it becomes 24, and x multiply x cube, x power 4. 4 7s are 28, x cube. 4 9s are 36, x square. 4 2s are 8x. Change the signs. 24 and 24 cancel. 18 minus 28 minus 10. Minus 45 plus 36 minus 9. And here is minus 19. And here is minus 4. Okay. So when we multiply with minus 3, it becomes 30x cube plus 27x square minus 57x plus 18. Now we multiply with 5. So we will get the minus 30x cube minus plus 35x square minus 45x plus 10. Now when we subtract it, we will get minus 8 x power 2 minus 12x plus 8. Now we will take the minus 4 common. Okay. And in the next step, you will put the 6x cube plus 7x square minus 9x plus 2 inside the division sign and put the x square minus 12x plus 8 outside. It means x square minus 12x plus 8 becomes the divisor, and 6x cube plus 7x square minus 9x plus 2 becomes the dividend. And you can find the your remainder. Now, if you have any problem and any question related to today's topic, you can text me.